One of the updates in the fall 2009 was the navigation enhancements, and you're sure to love the way that it now zooms to your cursor. And to demonstrate, I've just simply clicked on the magnifying glass, and you can see that it, basically becomes a little magnifying glass instead of your regular cursor. And if I click on top of the Z in zoom, it zooms directly into that. And if you right click, it will zoom out. And if I put my mouse over top of the U and update, it will zoom to that. And that is what's different, because in the past it always zoomed to the center of the screen when we navigated in and out. And now it will navigate to wherever you place your cursor, and that is something you're sure to love and probably wonder how you ever did without it. The other one is called auto scroll. And to use auto scroll, I would need to first either create something or select something. So I'll go ahead and click on the click on the shape of this lettering, navigation enhancements. It's a segment. And I'm going to click and drag so that I could move it around. And where the little hand is represents my cursor, when that goes over top of one of the rulers, like this, it's going to move the screen down. And so that is called auto scrolling, and it can go in any direction. Just whatever ruler you touch is the way it's going to go. And same thing up at the top, it's going to move up. And so basically, auto scrolling can be an easy way when you're moving stuff over. You don't have to kind of move it halfway and then nudge the screen with the arrows. Now you can let the shape you're moving nudge for you. How's that? And it's the same thing if you're digitizing. In other words, if I turn on, let's say, an artwork tool to draw artwork, and I'm in like a freehand drawing mode, if you scroll over and onto the side, that will move the screen. And it would be the same thing if you had, for example, Sketch-a-Stitch, where you may be sketching. Now, that could be something, and I'll just right click, that's completely optional. In other words, if you don't want it to auto scroll, we can turn that off. And so to do that, basically I have to click on the program preferences, which is found up here in your top toolbar, and you can also get to it, I guess, from the tools drop-down menu at the bottom. And it's on the tab that says environment. Down at the bottom it says enable auto scrolling, and it's set slow, medium, and fast. And so I had it on slow, and if I move it up to medium, and then if I go ahead and draw with my artwork tool, you'll see that it'll move just a little faster. And so there might be a nice pace for it if you are somebody that's doing a lot of freehand drawing or a lot of Sketch-a-Stitch. It also may just bother you that it moves, and you might prefer to not have that happen. In that case, then you can go back into the program preferences and simply uncheck it. And now it will no longer auto scroll. And so if you get to the edge of the screen, it's just going to wait for you to stop and nudge it over a little bit before you can keep going. So that is one of the great new enhancements in the fall 2019 update, the navigation enhancements.